Welcome to Wahoo Public Schools Gymnasium. It's the Warriors taking on Crete Cardinals right here on BSDN Live, which you can watch on Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, Saunders County Online, 99.3 FM. If you can't find us, you're not trying hard enough. But obviously, tell all your friends and family. Easiest way to get there, bsdnlive.com. And we'll bring you all the coverage. Well, taking a look at battle tonight. Starting off with the girls, and we'll have the boys. So Crete, with a record of 8-10, they're going to be facing off against the 11-8 Wahoo Warriors at home. So Warriors definitely have the stats behind them. And so taking a look at some of the stats and see if we have any information here. Not a lot of information on Crete regarding the stats from the girls as they go. We do know for the Wahoo girls. So you have Gretchen Seagren leading with 10.6 points per game, and then followed up by Claire Emerson, 7.1 points per game. Addie Hancock is third place on that one, 6.1. So a pretty good distribution of points for the Warriors. Field goal percentage, Edie leads away, 41% field goals. Gretchen Seagren not only is a points leader, but also the rebound leader for the Warriors, as she has 5.3 rebounds per game. Gracie Fairbanks following up, 3.8, and Karen Edie with 3.4. Steals per game, that is Erin Galladay with the lead on that one, 2.2 steals per game. Olivia Wesley, 1.5, and Addie Hancock wrapping up with 1.4. And then blocks per game, Gretchen Seagren, 3.4, and Gracie Fairbanks at 0.4, and Claire Emerson, 0.3. So, you know, those are some of the stats that we do know. Again, the Crete girls, not a lot of stats out there regarding them, but again, they have been battling along, and it's going to be a tall road to hoe for them, because it's they're coming up against the Warriors, who have been doing really well. The JV girl game was just a little bit ago wrapped up, and that was a good one, a nail biter to the end, wasn't it, Noah?
Yeah, it was.
So, but the Warriors were able to get to the end and be able to wrap that one up. How do you your sister played a lot in that game?
Yeah, she did. I think she did really well. There were some things I think she could have done better.
Well, you know, that's why you're in JV, right?
Yeah.
It's working on those things to be able to get a big improvement. So we're going to start off here with the girls. It is Warriors versus Cardinals. Then game number 2 will be the boys. Same, the Crete versus Warriors. And so we have a full night of basketball coming your way. Here in a little bit, we're going to turn things over to the stadium announcer as they do all of the things that they need to do to make sure everybody plays nice, not necessarily on the court, but in the bench. So as fans, friends, and family, we treat each other with respect.
Welcome to Wahoo High School, home of the Warriors. A special welcome to our guests from Crete High School. The Travelers Conference of Grassroots Schools Activities Association promotes good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Preventing the unconsensus from intimidating comments or actions directed at the officials, students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Thank you for your cooperation with both teams. Now, fans, please rise, remove your caps, and join us as we honor our flag and country by the playing of the national anthem by the Wahoo High School Band under the direction of Ms. Abby Mood.
All right, well, that's the national anthem, and now it's time to introduce the girls for tonight's game. Starting off for the Cardinals, number 2, Camry Drager. Then we have number 20, Kylie McMillan. 21 is Casey Egg. 22 is Sierra Christ. 23, Trinity McMillan. And then the coach is Britt Elders. Now for the Warriors, and I believe they're going to have their normal. Starting off with Addie Hancock. Number 1, Gracie Fairbanks. We'll also have number 2, Erin Galladay. Number 10, senior Gretchen Segren. The number 25 wrapping up the 5, Claire Emerson. Now we are ready for the Warriors versus the Cardinals. It is action right here on BSDN Live, SaundersCountyOnline.com. And Noah Simon is joining us. He'll be doing the call for the Warriors side, and I'll do the call for the Cardinals side. So looks like we're going to have Segren facing off against Christ for the tip-off. And so here we go. Tip-off is on its way, and that is controlled by Crete. Oh, so step on the shoe, so it's a do-over. And still Crete was able to control as they get to start here. Comes to the near side, goes across to the right wing. Underneath, into the paint with it putting up, but not able to get it to drop. Rebound goes into the ground, and it is a tie-up between Hancock and one of the Crete players, but it is turned over to the Warriors.
Segren inbounds to Galladay. Galladay gives it up the court to Hancock. Hancock now with the ball. Gives it to Segren. Galladay with the ball now. Gives it to Hancock. Up to Fairbanks. Galladay with the jump stop. And that two-pointer is good. First points of the game for Galladay and the Warriors.
Drager was able to get it at the top of the key, passes it over to the right wing, gets it underneath to the paint, all the way across to the left wing with a three-point shot, just short. Rebound. This is by McMillan. All the way across to Trinity McMillan, then down underneath to Kylie McMillan, but turned over to the Warriors.
Galladay with the ball, bringing it up the court. Gives it to Hancock on the wing. Hancock gives it back to Galladay. Hancock passes it up to Emerson. Hancock with the 3. Not able to make that one. Possession.
Yeah, that one rims out. Rebound was by Drager. Gets it into Christ. Christ back to Egger, and then to the right wing with a three-point attempt. Goes out of bounds off of a Warrior. Stays for Crete. 2-0. We have only had one shot land so far. 6:16 left in the first period. Inbound right underneath into the paint, but going up was Chris, not able to get that. It goes over, and Casey Eggy was able to go for the rebound, and as she went up, she got fouled. So she gets to go to the free throw line, and that's a first foul, team foul for the Warriors, and first personal foul for Fairbanks. First free throw was up and good. Looking for the second one. That one is up and good as well. Ties it up at 2.
Galladay with the ball now, inbounded by Segren. The Warriors passing the ball around. Segren gives it to Hancock. Segren passes it down to Galladay on the wing. Hancock slips it through to Galladay. Galladay gives it to Fairbanks. Galladay gives it back down to Segrin, or Emerson, excuse me. And Emerson gets fouled and goes to the line for 2.
So now we have one team foul on both sides, and that is the first personal foul for Camry Drager. Second attempt up, and that is good. Doubles up the score, 4-2. On the right wing, goes across the top of the key to the left wing. This is controlled, but bounce pass over to the left corner. Going in underneath, tries to bounce pass underneath, gets to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to Crete. Inbound goes over to Kylie McMillan. McMillan gets it to her sister, or to Sierra Christ. Christ goes all the way across to the far side. Trying to send it up, but gets called for the travel. Turns over to the Warriors.
Segrin hit inbound for the Warriors. Segrin bounce to Galladay. Who gives it back to Segrin. And it's a bit back and forth, but Segrin gives it up to Emerson. Emerson tries to go up, but it cannot make that one.
Chris rebounds for the Cardinals. Sends it all the way into Kylie McMillan, who tries to get underneath and gets foul going in. So that's the second team foul and second personal foul for Fairbanks. Inbound to the right wing, back to the top of the key. Driving into the paint, bounce pass. Miscommunication as it went behind the intended target of Addie Zeman.
Edie in for Fairbanks. Segrin gave it to Galladay, who gave it back to Segrin. Now Galladay with the ball. Galladay gives it to Hancock. Galladay with the 3, not able to make that one. Gets tied up. Emerson got tied up there.
Possession arrow favors the Warriors, so it stays down on the right-hand side of the screen.
Galladay inbounds the ball. Segrin receives it, gives it to Hancock. Hancock gives it all the way over to Galladay. Warriors passing the ball around.
Rebound by Crete. Crete gets it over to the near corner. Trying to go in, bounce pass back underneath. Contact, but nothing called. Sends it back out to the top of the key, driving into the paint. And able to get 2. Ties it up right there as Drager was able to go in.
Segrin inbounds to Hancock. And now the Warriors passing the ball around. Galladay now with the ball. Gives it to Segrin. Warriors passing the ball around the outside. Segrin loses it, goes out of bounds.
Wasn't able to catch it in time. Goes out of bounds off of the Warriors. So Crete able to inbound. And at the line is Jordan Adams. Adams inbounds to Drager. Drager getting across the mid line. Back over to Adams. Adams to Drager. Drager underneath to McMillan, Trinity McMillan, or Sierra Christ, I'm sorry. All the way across as Eggy tries to pass it out, and then that one goes long and out of bounds.
Segrin inbounds to Galladay. Segrin gives it back to Galladay. Warriors passing around the ball on the outside. Segrin finds Hancock, or Galladay finds Hancock, excuse me.
A lot of hands on it, and it is going to be tied up in the corner. Possession arrow now goes to Crete. Adams to inbound.
Emerson in for Hancock.
So Adam has the ball, looking to inbound. Gets it inside to Drager. Drager going across the timeline. Loses control, turnover to the Galladay, to the Warriors.
Galladay gives it up the court to Emerson. Or Seagren, excuse me. Galladay with it again. Warriors passing the ball around.
Called timeout. Not able to find any direction there, so they went ahead and called their timeout. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner. They are part of our broadcast, a part of the athletic department, a part of the Booster Club, helping pay for things like the new scoreboard going into the new gymnasium. Looking forward to being able to be in there, especially before graduation, so waiting for everything to happen over there.
Emerson rounds to Wesley. Warriors a bit of back and forth here. Shot clock winding down. Warriors get it off, and that three is good by Gretchen Seagren.
Seagren with a three. Inbound to Drager. Drager getting full press there. Turnover. Losing control over to, I believe that was Galladay. No, that was actually Wesley. Don't have my glasses on. I'm at that age where I can't see distances and close.
I usually can't either. Wesley gives it to Galladay. Warriors passing it around. Emerson had it, and she lost it.
That pass just went out of her hands, and now it's a turnover to Crete. Crete is sending Chris to inbound. Inbound able to go to Eggy. That's the third team foul, first personal foul for Wesley. Minute 54 left in the first period. 7-4. Warriors lead over the Cardinals. Coming up to gets it into the paint, but out to the three-point line on the left wing. Picks it up looking for help across to the top of the key. Gets it in underneath with the dribble, but looking to go in. Now it's a fourth team foul, but it wasn't considered a shooting foul, so at this point, it's still an inbound. Second personal foul for Wesley. Comes across to the near side to Kretoffel. Back to the top of the key. Gets at the free throw line, back out to the near side of a three-point attempt. A little off the mark and turned over to the Warriors.
Emerson with that rebound. Now Galladay with it for the Warriors. Finds Emerson in the corner. Warriors passing the ball around.
Seven seconds left on the shot clock.
Galladay with the three. Galladay cannot get that one to go.
Rims out, goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Cardinals. Going back to inbound is Trinity McMillan. Inbounds to Kylie McMillan. Comes across. Kylie picks up the ball looking for help. She gets it underneath to Chris. Chris gets to the top. Now to the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Now we have a three-point attempt, and that one's just off the mark. Rebound by the Warriors.
See, Galladay with it. Galladay gives it to Seagren. Hancock with the pull-up three. That one was no good.
Well, the first period is in the books. The Warriors lead 7-4 over Crete. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back with more varsity basketball right here on BSDN Live. Welcome back to Wahoo Gymnasium. Again, say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner as they are a part of our broadcast, also helping support the athletic department right here at Wahoo Public Schools. Well, as we start the second period, the Warriors are get the inbound.
Warriors pass the ball back and forth until Hancock decides to keep it, gives it off to Galladay. Seagren loses it, and the ball goes out of bounds.
So they call that out of bounds after Sierra Christ.
Hancock inbounds the ball. Hancock inbounds to Fairbanks. Fairbanks with it. Gives it to Hancock. Seagren with it now. Gives it to Fairbanks. Fairbanks with the jumper, and that one is good.
Two-point jumper, able to get that one to drop. Turnover. Now it has the Crete trying to get in underneath the paint. Wide open jumper, but not able to get that one to drop. Gets it back out to Drager, who goes in and does a couple stutter steps and called for the travel.
Galladay with it now for the Warriors. Galladay gives it to Hancock. Gives it back to Galladay. Gives it back to Hancock. Galladay tried finding...
I think she was going for Seagren, who then stepped back thinking that it was for somebody behind her, but there was nobody there. It goes out of bounds. Goes underneath to the paint with a couple of shots in. It was short. Rebound, however, by Crete. Crete at the top of the key. Bounce pass underneath. And as Kylie McMillan goes up, she gets fouled, so she gets to go to the free throw line. And that is the first personal foul for Seagren. First team foul of the second period. First attempt is up and a little hard, bounces back out. 9-4 with 6:37 left in the first half. Second attempt is up, and that one is good. It's a 4-point lead for the Warriors.
Galladay with the ball, gives it to Seagren. Seagren gives it back to Galladay. Galladay gets trapped up there, gives it back to Seagren. Hancock now with the ball. Segrin gives it to Emerson. Emerson goes up, cannot get that layup to fall, and it goes out of bounds.
Off of the hands of several Crete players, and then Emerson accidentally knocks it out of bounds. Stays with Crete. Drager gets across the midline. Pass goes over. So McMillan to Christ, and then goes underneath. Oh, pass out to Chris, then she gets called for the travel. Turnover to the Warriors.
Segrin inbounds for Wahoo. Segrin inbounds to Hancock. Hancock gives it back to Segrin. Galladay with it, gives it to Hancock. Hancock gives it off to Segrin. Segrin finds Galladay. Galladay tries giving it to Hancock, but is stolen.
Sent all the way forward, but didn't have the numbers, pulls back. Driving into the paint, and not able to get that. That was blocked, bounces off of one Warrior, and picked up by another.
Galladay has it. Galladay gives it to Emerson. Emerson down low to Segrin. Segrin no good. Goes out of bounds off of Fairbanks. Edie and Wesley in for Emerson and Hancock.
Adam coming in for Trinity McMillan. Adam to inbound. Gets it to Drager. Drager sends it forward to Zeman. Zeman gets fouled. It's the third personal foul for Fairbanks. 5:01 left in the first half. Gets it to the left wing. Back across the top. At the free throw line, back to the top of the key. To the left wing with a three-pointer, and that rims out.
Rebounded by Segrin. Segrin now with it. Segrin gives it to Wesley. Back to Wesley. Emerson loses it.
Picked up by Chris. Chris gets it over to Drager. To the near corner, three-point jumper, and that one bounces around from McMillan on the ground, and it's out of bounds, and they call that out of bounds off of the Warriors, I believe. Inbound to the top of the key. He gets it underneath to the paint. Turnaround jumper and rolls around and able to get that to drop. It's a two-point game for the Warriors in the lead.
Segrin inbounds to Wesley, gives it back to Segrin. Segrin brings the ball up the court, gives it to Galladay. Galladay tries to find Wesley, but is knocked, but gets it back. Galladay to Emerson. Emerson to Galladay. Shot clock winding down. Pass goes out of bounds.
So it gets through several hands, but ultimately goes through the hands of Chris from Crete. Stays Warrior basketball. 3:34 left of the first half. 9-7, the Warriors lead.
Galladay inbounds. Galladay inbounds to Emerson. Emerson gets fouled and goes to the line for two.
Yep, so it was a nice pass underneath for her to be able to go up and get that foul. So only thing would have been better is to make that an and one.
Emerson's first attempt is no good.
A little short, bounces back.
Emerson's second attempt is good, pushing the Warriors' lead.
10-7. It's a three-point lead for the Warriors. Coming across the midpoint line and getting away with a walk there, but out to the three-point line on the right wing. Loses control.
Stolen by Wesley. Gives it to Segrin. Segrin to Galladay. Galladay to Segrin. Segrin to Wesley. Wesley to Galladay. Back and forth game. Wesley tried to give it to Emerson, but Emerson couldn't hold on to it, so it goes out of bounds.
80 Zeman was able to get a hand on it for Crete, sends it out of bounds. Stays Warrior ball.
Galladay inbounds to Segrin. Segrin to Wesley. Wesley to Emerson, Wesley to Emerson.
Two-point jumper, rebound by
Hancock in for Wesley. Galladay to inbound for Wahoo. Galladay inbounds to Segrin. Segrin gives it to Hancock. Hancock with that wild three. That's no good.
on the rebound attempt, goes out of bounds off of a Warrior. It goes to Crete. Crete gets across the timeline on the right wing, gets it underneath at the paint. Picks up the ball, trying to find help there. Called a timeout before a 3-second violation. So Crete maintains control of the ball, but they just wanted to be able to get that before they had to turn it over. So a short timeout. I'm Kelly Johnson. Noah Simon is joining us as he has been doing quite a few of the games lately. And it's been a great experience having you there. You're a student here, so you know the team members a lot better than I do, don't you?
I do.
So we want to say thank you to all the sponsors again in the upper left-hand corner. If you want to learn how to be a part of that, how to enhance the student experience right here at Wahoo Public Schools, first step would be to contact the athletic department, activities department, Mr. Barry, or you can contact the Athletic Booster Club or myself, Kelly J at wahooradio.com. Inbound, but stolen by the Warriors.
Hancock with it. Hancock gives it to Segrin. Segrin with the three. That three's no good. Rebounding foul by the Warriors.
Yep, so that was going against Edie. Turnover to the Crete. On the left wing, gets it in underneath, goes all the way to the right wing, across the top to the back to the right wing or left, and getting it underneath at the free throw line. The pass goes in, trying to send that one in to Kylie McMillan, but goes out of bounds off her hands. Turnover to the Warriors.
Rebound by Segrin. Segrin bounce to Galladay. Hancock, excuse me. Now Segrin with it. Gives it to Hancock. Galladay trapped.
Timeout called by the Warriors as Galladay was trapped, had really nowhere to go there. But what's ironic about that is she found a place to go just as the timeout was being called. So, again, short timeout. Wahoo Warriors 10. Crete Cardinals 7. We're just in the second period right now. It's actually been a tighter battle so far than I've expected from the rankings of the teams. Crete definitely wants to come in and do something right here to be able to improve their record. Obviously, the Warriors want to maintain a better record. So, minute 33 left in the first half. Galladay inbounds to Galladay tries to bounce pass into Segrin, but it gets knocked out of bounds off of Cardinal. Galladay to inbound.
Galladay finds Segrin up top. Segrin finds Hancock. Shot clock winding down. Claire Emerson.
Emerson goes in with a valiant effort, but gets called for the travel. So that ends up being turned over to the Cardinals. Kylie McMillan across the timeline, gets it underneath, bounce pass in, gets knocked out of bounds, and that looks like that was off of Galladay. It's Kylie McMillan to inbound, gets it in underneath. Actually, that was cross. It goes to a three-point attempt, goes out of bounds now, off of a Warrior on the rebound. Pardon my pronunciation of Leslie Cachavo. Three-point attempt is good, so tied up right there at 10.
Galladay, or Segrin to bounce to Galladay. Galladay with it now. Segrin. Galladay finding where to go with it. Galladay gets trapped up there, finds Hancock. Hancock down low to Segrin. Segrin gets fouled as she goes up. She'll go to the line for two.
Segrin definitely has a high percentage at the free throw line. First attempt is up, and that one is good. Breaks the tie. Warriors now maintain the lead, 11 to 10. 28 seconds left of the first half. Second attempt is good as well. Inbound cross. Gets across the timeline, but as Husentveld was trying to get the time across the timeline, she got fouled. So that's the fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul, second personal foul for Segrin. Trinity McMillan to inbound. Gets it to Kylie McMillan, goes all the way across to the right wing, back to the top of the key. Tries to bounce it in, and with a jumper underneath, not able to get that drop, and the rebound from the Warriors goes out of bounds. Stays with the Cardinals. 14 and a half seconds left of the first half, 12 to 10. Warriors with the lead. Cardinals looking inbound to the near corner. Three-point attempt, and that is just too long. And first rebound attempt was blocked, but the second one was a foul. So that's the fifth team foul. And the second personal foul for Edie, sending Cardinals to the free throw line. First attempt is up, and that one doesn't bounce on her way. Second attempt, and that one bounces off to the right, so no points there.
Segrin with that rebound. Segrin's bullies away. Segrin tried giving it to Edie, but Edie could not get that jumper to fall.
And so that wraps up the first half. 12 to 10, the Warriors are in the lead. We'll take a break as well, and we'll come back with second half basketball. Once this game is done, then we will also have the boys game as the Warriors take on the Cardinals. It's all night basketball right here on BSDN Live, Saunders County Online YouTube, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM. Noah Simon, Kelly Johnson with you as we have a Warrior basketball coming your way. As the first game right now, it is the Lady Warriors taking on the Cardinals. Coming out of halftime, tight game, 2-10. And we'll see what the second half will bring you. Coming up, it's going to be a battle as it is, I believe Crete is actually number 1 in the boys.
Oh, wow.
So a big battle coming up afterwards. Crete leading with the start of this second half. Inbound going in for 2. A rebound goes up underneath. And then have an offensive foul, so it turns over to the Warriors.
Segrin inbounds to Galladay. Galladay brings it up the court. Gives it up to Segrin. Segrin to Galladay. Galladay to Hancock. Back to Galladay. Galladay on the wing.
Running out of shot clock, 5 seconds left.
Shot clock violation.
Good defense by the Cardinals, keeping the Warriors from being able to score. Coming out to inbound is Kylie McMillan, gets that over to Drager. Drager gets it all the way into the near corner. Kylie back across underneath. Now back to Kylie on the right wing. Underneath to Egg. Chris back over to Karchovkov. Back underneath to Cassidy. Tries to go up. Inbound. Or the rebound. Tries to go back up and gets fouled. So that is the first team foul of the period for the Warriors, sending to the free throw line. First attempt is good. Sierra Christ at the free throw line, waiting for the second attempt. It's up, and that one is short. Rebound by Segrin.
Galladay with the ball now. Gives it to Segrin. Back and forth between Segrin and Galladay. And now back and forth between Hancock and Galladay. Gives it down low to Segrin. Segrin with the layup. Segrin's layup is no good.
Turn over to Drager. Drager sends it all the way forward. Back to the top of the key with a three-point attempt is just short. Rebound by Adam. Goes out of bounds off of Adam and turnover to the Warriors.
Inbounded by Segrin. Segrin to Galladay. Gives it back and forth. Galladay with it now. Is trapped.
Pass over Fairbanks and Karchoffel sends it out of bounds, stays with the Warriors. Gets it underneath and loses control of it. Picked up by Trinity McMillan, then she gets fouled. Actually, that is a travel, so it stays with the Warriors.
Segrin with it. Gives it to Hancock. Galladay now with it. The ball's passed around.
Three-point jumper, and that is good by Galladay. Warriors with a full press on this. Trying to send it across to Crutcheville. Back to the top to Trinity McMillan. Then over to Kylie McMillan, sends it across and able to get a two-point shot.
Galladay, Segrin rebounds to Galladay. Galladay gives it back to Segrin. Segrin gives it back to Galladay. Galladay to Hancock. Hancock to Galladay. Galladay to Hancock again.
Fairbanks with a three.
That one
Long.
was no good.
That's a rebound by Trinity McMillan, who gets fouled. So that's the second team foul. First personal foul for Galladay. Kylie McMillan to inbound. Sends it into Drager. Gets across the midpoint line. Back to Kylie. Bounce pass underneath. Taken by Hancock.
Hancock gives it to Galladay. Galladay tries to find where to pass it. Finds Seagren.
Actually, that was Edie, who then tries to bounce pass back out, and then it goes out of bounds off of a Cardinal. Stays with the Warriors.
Wesley to inbound. Wesley inbounds to Fairbanks. Fairbanks with three. That one is good. Her first three of the game.
Drains the three, increases lead 18-13. Goes to the near, up to the paint, and able to drive that one in and drop it in for two. 18-15.
Seagren with it. Seagren gives it to Edie. Edie to Seagren. Seagren to Galladay. Galladay to Fairbanks.
I believe that was Edie who got fouled by Sierra Christ. It's the first team foul, first personal foul.
Galladay with it. Galladay gives it to Wesley. Wesley to Galladay.
Thinks
Galladay
about
to
that
Wesley.
three right there.
Yep. Fairbanks with the three. That one's no good. Fairbanks gets it back though. And her layup is no good, but Wesley rebounds it. Fairbanks with the three. No good. Wesley with the rebound.
Seagren has it at the top of the key, gets it over to Fairbanks. I was going to see if Fairbanks are going to try that three again. Galladay on the right corner.
Thought about a three. Wesley with the three. No good. Foul by Edie.
Yep, Chris was the recipient of that foul. Third team foul, 2:43 left of the third period. 18-15, a tight game here.
Emerson in for Fairbanks.
Inbound to Drager. Drager moves forward behind the back pass. Goes forward to Dunham. Actually, no, that is Trinity McMillan on the far side. And getting trapped on the far side, getting a timeout call from Crete. It's a short timeout right there. Again, want to say thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to people like Noah. You're doing a great job coming up here.
Thank you.
Kind of getting out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yes.
Basketball season's just a couple weeks before it's over. What's your plans for the future?
Hopefully to do this more.
All right. Start talking about baseball.
Maybe. Maybe even football.
But well, football is a half a year away, so. But it is coming up soon. Sooner than you think. I just want a little warmer weather to stick around.
Yes,
I would like spring.
I'm sick of all this. Good for 1 or 2 days, and then we're
Inbound to
back
Drager. Drager comes across almost loses it, picks it back up.
Stolen by Wesley. Wesley up to Emerson. Emerson to Wesley. Wesley to Seagren. Seagren to Wesley. Wesley to Galladay. It's a back and forth. Shot clock winding down. Emerson up. That layup goes down. Through some tough defense, she finally
Threaded the needle on that one.
She finally makes that layup.
Tries to get underneath.
Stolen by Emerson. Emerson gives it to Galladay. Galladay to Fairbanks. Fairbanks to Seagren. Galladay trapped. Finds Fairbanks. Seagren with the three. That one is good. Seagren's first three of the game. Rebound by Wesley. Gives it to Seagren. Galladay recovers it. Timeout by the Warriors.
Almost went out of bounds and able to recover that. 56 seconds left of the third period. 23-15. Warriors expand their lead a little bit. It's really been a 2-point game for the most part, though.
Yeah.
Back and forth. A lot of defense of making it so you're not able to get really nice and clean shots on both sides of the court. So Crete definitely stepping up into this game. But Wahoo finding a couple of those needles to thread to be able to get them to drop, and then some of those three-pointers.
Yes.
Draining the threes, that's what you need to do to be able to make sure you get those percentages a little higher. Again, we want to say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner. Every single one of them are donors to the Athletic Booster Club. They actually help pay for the new scoreboards, the score table, and being able to help enhance the student experience, the athletes experience right here at Wahoo Public Schools. Say thank you to them because they're providing things that don't have to come out of taxpayer monies at all.
Hancock with it. Hancock gives it to Galladay.
Pass comes in. And Kylie McMillan is able to get a hand on it, but then it's called foul. So second foul right there. Foul goes against Zeman.
Fairbanks inbounds to Hancock. Hancock zips it to Galladay. Warriors passing the ball around. Seagren with it. Gives it to Galladay. Hancock with the three. That one is no good.
A little short rebound by Crete. Sends it forward and slows down. Gets it to the top of the key. Trinity McMillan gets it over to Adams with a three-point attempt. Bounces out. Tries to get it, the rebound up at the last second. Not able to get it to drop. And then 3 periods are complete. 23-15. Warriors with a lead. We'll come back in just a moment with more varsity basketball right here on BSDN Live, Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube at 99.3 FM. We're 8 minutes away from the completion of this game as we're heading into the fourth period. Cardinals start with possession. Goes into the paint and not able to get that jumper to drop. Rebound. There's a rebound attempt by Kylie McMillan, not able to go in, so turnover to the Warriors.
Gaudet up ahead to Emerson. Emerson loses that one and it goes out of bounds.
And that one goes off of the leg of Cassie Egg. Stays with the Warriors.
Fairbanks inbounds to Segrin. Segrin with it. Gives it to Fairbanks. Fairbanks to Gaudet. Gaudet to Fairbanks. Fairbanks to Gaudet again. Fairbanks, Gaudet to Fairbanks again. Down low to Segrin. Segrin out to Gaudet. Emerson down low. Emerson gets that layup.
25-15. Crete pauses, gets across the timeline. Adam to Drager. Drager back to Adam with a three-point attempt, and she's able to gain that one.
Segrin inbounds to Hancock. Warriors pass the ball back and forth. Segrin tried getting the ball to up ahead to Gaudet, but that one goes out of bounds.
Just a little bit long over her head or over her hands. Inbound. Drager gets across the midpoint line. Bounce pass underneath and back over for a three-point attempt, and that one is drained by Adam. 25-21, 6:36 left. Warriors taking a little more risk on some of their passing there.
Gaudet with the ball now. Gaudet gives it to Fairbanks. Fairbanks to Hancock.
Hancock gets fouled by Drager. That's the first team foul of the fourth period. Drager's fourth personal foul. She comes out. Foul trouble right there.
Gaudet inbounds to Segrin. Segrin to Hancock. Hancock to Emerson. Emerson to Gaudet. Fairbanks with the three. That one's no good.
Just a little long. Bounces out. Rebound was by Trinity McMillan. Gets it over to Egg. Top of the key to the near side. Picks up the ball looking for help. Gets it back out to Adam. Adam back to Egg. Underneath and going up, trying to go in. Kylie McMillan looking to hesitate the shot, but she took a couple steps doing so. Turned it over with a travel.
Segrin to Gaudet. Gaudet to Segrin. Warriors passing the ball around. Gaudet with it, gets trapped. Gaudet finds Segrin. Gaudet to Segrin. Hancock with the three. That one's no good.
Rebound is complete by Kylie McMillan. Gets across the timeline. Passes it over to Sierra Christ. Christ all the way to the far side to Adam. Adam looks at the three, picks up to the top of the key for McMillan. McMillan gets it underneath to Chris. Chris isn't able to get the layup to drop.
Segrin with that rebound. Segrin with the ball now. Gives it to Gaudet. To Fairbanks.
25-21, 4:36 left in the game.
Gaudet down low to Segrin. Segrin with that wild layup, but it goes in. I don't know how she managed to do that.
Had a nice spin on that one. It hit the backboard and just went right. On the right wing. Gets it underneath and going up. Kylie McMillan with the layup, but gets fouled. So sending her to the free throw line. That foul goes against Emerson. That's the second personal foul. First team foul of the fourth period. First attempt is up. Bounces a couple times and drops in. Good. (27-22). Second attempt. Is up, and that one is good. 27-23, 4-point game. It's a two-shot game right now with 4:13 left.
Galladay inbounds to, or Seagren inbounds to Galladay. Seagren gets it up the court to Wesley. Warriors passing the ball around. Hands it off to Hancock.
Crete doing a good job of getting to coverage there. Yep. Eliminating any good shots. Underneath.
Down low to Wesley. Wesley gets it. Shot clock violation by the Warriors.
Yeah, they're going to say she didn't get the shot off in time, so shot clock violation.
Emerson in for Hancock.
Jordan Adams to inbound. Gets it over to Drager. Drager dribbles and forwards to Kylie McMillan. McMillan bounce pass underneath to Christ. And that foul goes against Galladay for the Warriors. So Cardinals get to inbound again. Gets it at the paint, goes to the top of the key. Dribbling in, picks up the ball. To the near side, Adams loses it, passes it over to Warriors.
Galladay with the ball right now. Galladay finds Seagren. Seagren to Galladay. Galladay with the three. No good.
Rebound by Sierra Christ. Tries to send it forward, and Adam coming to try to get it at the midcourt line, but tangled up with Galladay.
Wesley to inbound for Wahoo. Wesley inbounds to Seagren. Seagren to Galladay. Galladay to Seagren. It's more back and forth.
Wesley back to Galladay. Galladay tries to bounce pass, but turns over. Chris trying to take it in, but turn over to the Warriors, and the Warriors then take a timeout. 2:11 left of the game, 27-23. Both teams doing a great job of defending the field goal right there, because just not getting really a lot of good shots. You see a couple of times where some three-pointers go in, like Jordan Adams was able to get a couple of them in a row. I'm surprised they haven't tried to open that up and feed her more, because she was pretty hot there for a second. Warriors, a few three-pointers, but all in all, it's just been a battle, uphill battle. That's why the game is so tight. So 27-23. Now following this is going to be the boys, and what a game that promises to be. So both with very similar records, and we'll see who comes out with a better record at the end of this one. I believe Crete was listed as number 1 in the state.
Yeah, 14-4.
Yeah.
Warriors weren't that far behind. They were 13-4.
Yeah. So we could do it, definitely have things change a little bit by the end of the night on the stats.
Segrin bounced to Galladay, but tries to get it back to Segrin, but out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds off of Kylie McMillan. Sends it into Fairbanks.
Fairbanks to Galladay, Galladay to Segrin. Emerson drives in, layup, and one! Goes to the line for one more.
So Emerson goes up and able to get that to drop and foul. And it's the third personal foul for Crete.
Wesleyan for Hancock. And
going for the and one. It's up and that is good.
And Edie in for Emerson.
30-23, 2 minutes left. Bounce pass into Drager. Drager gets it back. As Trinity McMillan gets across the timeline, back to Drager. Underneath to Houston. Velt is able to go up and get two to drop. And then a timeout was called. 30-25, 5-point lead for the Warriors as we have this game winding down. And again, it's quite a battle. We'll take a bit of a break and come back with more basketball right here on BSDNLive.com. Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM. It's the BSDN Live Network. Welcome back to Warrior Gym as we have the completion of the Warriors first faces off against the Cardinals. The ladies playing first. 30-25, minute 48 left of the game.
Segrin inbounds to Galladay. Galladay trapped up there. Tipped it up to Fairbanks. Fairbanks trapped again. But Hancock seems to have found it. Out of bounds on Hancock.
Loses a bit of control and rolls out of bounds. Turnover to Crete. Adam to inbound. Gets it to Drager. Warriors pull back. Underneath, goes to the short jumper, not able to get in, and goes out of bounds.
Emerson in for Wesley. Segrin to inbound for Wahoo. Segrin inbounds to Fairbanks. Fairbanks up top to Emerson, Edie. Edie traps, finds a Galladay. Galladay trapped. Finds Fairbanks. Fairbanks to Emerson.
So that's the fourth personal foul for Edie. 13 foul, 57.6 seconds left of the game. 30-25. Inbounds gets across the midpoint line. Adam sends it to the left wing, all the way across to the right wing. Underneath, bounce pass, and a jumper not able to get it to drop. Rebound by Galladay. Called as a jump ball, but Warriors with possession arrow.
Hancock and Emerson in for Edie and Wesley. Seagren inbounds to Galladay. Galladay trapped up there.
Going in, Galladay gets fouled. That's a 4th team foul. First personal foul for Kylie McMillan.
Seagren inbounds to Fairbanks. Fairbanks loses it.
Becomes Cardinal ball at their own baseline.
Hancock and Emerson out. Edie and Wesley in.
Adam to inbound. Sends it to Gregor. Gregor back to Adam, but Fairbanks gets her hand on it and goes out of bounds, so it stays with Crete. 32 seconds left. Shot clock is basically turned off at this point. Across the top of the key, gets it in underneath with a jumper, doesn't, it's blocked, the turnover to the Warriors.
Galladay with it. Galladay finds
And then with the Warriors take a timeout with 22 seconds left, 30-25. So at this point in time, the Cardinals have to really consider hard on how they handle this, because obviously the thing to do would be to foul, send to the free throw line, try to cut down the clock movement as much as possible. But any foul right now is going to be free throws, and that's one thing the Warriors have been able to do is accomplish their free throws. And chances are, knowing that, they'll probably get into some of their better free throw shooters like Seagren. Might be one of the first places that they go to be able to see if they can get hurt or get fouled. What do you? That's kind of my thought as I've been kind of watching this. Any thoughts on that, Noah?
Yeah, like you said, any foul will turn into free throws, and they just might keep sending players to the line if they keep fouling.
Yeah. So, and then there's a couple of players that are both sides with foul trouble. So you got to be careful on all of this. So moving the ball to the far side, Seagren's actually going out to inbound.
Seagren inbounds to Seagren tried to inbound to
Stolen by Crete. 3-point attempt, and that one was long. Rebound goes up and not able to do it. And again, rebound, and it ends up being a jump ball. 11 seconds left. Crete with the inbound.
Hancock, Emerson out, Wesley and Edie in.
11 seconds in, left of the game, 30-25. Inbound to the far corner, up to the left wing. Tries to get it underneath, and the pass is just not able to go in. Too high, goes out of bounds. Warriors with 7 seconds left. The idea here is just to be able to get it down and get the clock to run. Gets to Galladay and holds on to the ball. And that is the game. 30-25. Not a high-scoring game, but an entertaining one nonetheless. So we're going to take a little break. It's going to be like 20 minutes. Then the boys will be taking on Crete, as we will come back in just a little bit and talk about their stats and get ready for that. So looking forward to it. Thank you for joining us on BSDNlive.com. BSDN Live Network. That includes Saunders County Online YouTube, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM. For Noah Simon, I'm Kelly Johnson. Talk to you in a moment.
Wahoo Public Schools has partnered with First Bank of Nebraska to use the Wahoo Public Schools logo on their debit card. A portion of each transaction fee goes to Wahoo Public Schools. We thank everyone who uses these debit cards and encourages you to get a Wahoo Public Schools branded card of your own. Come see us at First Bank of Nebraska. Thank you.
I just turned the audio back on. No. You can leave it. Oh. It's just the audio's off. this guy for? What's that? Who's this guy?
is a 6'9" junior. How can you go to 6'9" in your junior year?
I have a nephew who's 6'11" when he graduated.
Oh my God.
He was so sad because he wasn't 7 foot. He wanted to be considered a giant.
You'd still be considered a giant for almost 7 foot. I had a friend who was also 6'11".
All right, welcome back to Wahoo Gymnasium. It is Warrior basketball. You can hear in the background the pep band is doing a fantastic job keeping everybody going, and a great crowd here tonight for a fantastic basketball game. Second game as the first game with the girls. Tight game really all in all to the end, so not a high-scoring game, but was a big battle all the way. So let's take a look at what's happening, what we're going to see tonight. Kind of a barn burner. Every time these two teams meet together, it's going to be a tough game. Very similar on the stats. Crete with a 14-4 record, 1-0 in the district. Facing off against the Warriors, 14-3, and also a 1-0. So it's going to be tough. The question comes in, who is going to be coming out on top of that? So let's see, if we go back here, have they played at all against each other this year? That is just tonight. I don't think they have played this year against each other. Just taking a look at some of the background there. So again, it's going to be kind of tough. So I was talking to the gentleman to our right from the Lincoln Journal-Star. Asked him, who do you think's going to win? And he gave a guess, but I'm not going to say because, well, I'm going to let him have his integrity there. So unbiased.
He said Wahoo, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But he said it's going to be a tough one. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats here. So for Crete, and so there's no data on the stats. So both the boys and the girls teams, they have not entered stats into that. So let's take a look at the Warriors stats. Dylan Simons leading the way, leading the road, being a good leader. He's actually going to be playing for Midland University next year. He has 18 points per game. Cody Hesser following 11.2. Eli Shada with 6.3. Field goal percentage. Kip Brigham with the highest percentage at 60%. Dylan Simons also leads rebounds at 5.5. Assists per game, Dylan Simons leading the way, 2.9. Steals per game, Dylan Simons, 2.6. Blocks per game, Dylan Simons leading, 2.3. Field point per game, Dylan Simons, 80% for the field goal percentage. So again,
what can't this kid do?
Yeah, it's amazing for this kid. So for the Cardinals leading off, Kenson Spence. Then we have Carson Coldwell,
And then
Carter Renzi, and then Colton Fay. So the first
we also have
Justice
Gardner.
Justice Gardner. Now for the Warriors, let's introduce these guys. It's going to be amazing. So Kip Brigham leading out. Cody Hesser, as well as
Dylan Simons. Jace Kaminsky.
And then wrapping it up,
Eli Shada.
So like I was saying, it's going to be a tough game, but we'll go ahead and get ready for tip-off. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the sponsors in the upper left-hand corner. Always making sure that you can watch every game that we produce for free. Never going to have a subscription fee. And now we're getting ready for the game to start. So looking like we're going to have Cody Hesser facing off against Justice Gardner for the tip-off. Officials getting the last second things put together, and now the tip-off, and won by the Warriors.
Kip Brigham with the ball. Gives it to Shada. Shada to Simons. Simons tried to get it to the wing, but couldn't, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, so Hesser out of position from what Simons wanted. So Justice inbounds and gets it over to Renzi. Back to Justice. Gardner goes in and gets fouled on the way in. So that is the first foul
For Hesser.
and that is going against Hesser. And that is free throws right away. Not wasting any time at the free throw line. Gardner with the first attempt is up and good. Sometimes games like this, the free throw game is where it's going to be the big difference. Next attempt up, and that one is good. First 2 points scored. Simon on the near side to the top of the key. Hesser battling in. Let's turn around and
Looked like a charging foul on Hesser.
his second foul.
Kirsten in for Hesser.
So less than a minute, he has 2 fouls. Inbound goes to Siski. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that goes to Renzi. Loses it to Simons. Simons goes in for the layup. And
Gets fouled, an and
fouled.
one.
So we have an and one opportunity.
But looks like they're not going to call the basket.
They're not going to count the basket. No, that's interesting. I would have thought that would look like it was a basket, but
Kaminsky inbounds to Brigham up top. Brigham backing down. Kaminsky with the 3. No good for Kaminsky.
turn over to Gardner. Gardner gets it over to Resny. Resny on the near corner. Back to Gardner. Gardner at the left wing drives across to the free throw line. Back to Fay. Fay going up and is able to get it to drop.
Brigham with the ball now. Simons with the 3. Simons gets his first 3 to drop.
3-4, 1 point lead for the Cardinals. Gardner with a 3-point of his own attempt. They're able to get that with a drop.
Shada. Now with Brigham inbounding with the ball. Kristen with the 3. Kristen answers with that 3.
Inbound comes to Kodal. Kodal gets it back over. Gardner looking to drive in, back to Kodal. Kodal takes a couple of steps with a layup, not able to go in. He's able to get the rebound, put it up, and has an and one opportunity. That is the 3rd team foul for the Warriors.
Glock in for Shada.
First personal foul for Brigham. The and one attempt for Kodal is up, and that rims out.
Simons with the rebound. Simons to Brigham. Brigham to Kaminsky. Kristen now. Brigham tried to get that one.
Gardner with a rebound.
Stolen by Brigham. Brigham all the way. Gets fouled and goes to the line for 2.
Going to the free throw line, Brigham with 2 attempts. That's the 2nd personal foul against
Brigham's
Kodal.
first attempt is good.
Kodal coming out, being replaced by Siski. Torin Siski in.
Brigham's 2nd attempt is also good.
1-point game again. Crete leading the way. Inbound goes to Resny. Resny getting across the timeline. Gets the screen at the left wing. 3-point attempt, and that one is off the
Good
mark.
defense by Kaminsky. Up ahead to Kaminsky by Simons. Kaminsky could not get that one. Rebound by Brigham. Kristen with the 3. Could not get that one. Brigham with the 3. Up ahead.
Battle back and forth. Fans on their feet, both sides, looking for different calls, but they just keep playing on.
Yep. Simons inbounds to Brigham up top. Brigham to Kristen. Glock with the 3 in the corner. No good. But Raby with his rebound.
And gets fouled. 3rd team foul. First personal foul for Resny.
Simons inbounds to Brigham up top. Simons.
So 4th team foul right there. And that one, I believe that was called against Gardner. Yep. First personal foul for Gardner. Warriors able to inbound from the near side.
Simons inbounds to Brigham. Brigham to Glock. Glock with that rebound is no good. Rebound by Brigham. Simons. No
Put
good.
up and rebound. Ends up being Gardner's hands. He is able to bring it down. 3-point attempt, and that one goes off the mark.
Rebound by Raby.
And he gets fouled.
So he'll go to the line for 2.
So that is the 5th team foul. So that is bonus territory now for the Warriors.
Raby's first attempt is good.
Ties it up. Even at 9. 4:03 left in the first period.
Kaminsky and Shada in for Glock and Brigham. Raby's second attempt is good.
Warriors now with the lead. Resney at the top gets it over, driving into the paint, and it's fouled on the way up. It's a fourth team foul, and that is the first personal foul for Raby. And that is sending Resney to the free throw line for 2 attempts. First attempt is up, and that is good. Ties it at 10. I have a feeling that there's not going to be a lot of calls here. They're going to let them play on a lot on both sides. So, second attempt is up and good. Trades the lead.
Simons inbounds to Raby. Raby to Kaminsky. Kaminsky gives it to Simons. Simons now. Simons gives it to Kaminsky in the corner. Kaminsky with the 3. That one is good. Warriors ahead 13-11.
Gardner inbounds to Kodal, or to Resney. Resney, the top of the key, gets the screen, sends it to the far corner. Gets back over to Olbeski. And then with a 3-point, that one.
Simons with the rebound. Recovers it. Shader recovers it, gives it to Simons.
A little bit of contact. Play on.
Simons now. Gives it to Shader down low.
And with another foul, that
First on
is the second on Siski, Torrance Siski.
Shader at the line for 2. Shader's first attempt is good.
14-11.
Shader's second attempt is also good.
So Gardner gets inbound to Resney. Resney gets it across the timeline. Calling a play. Brings it to the left wing for Fay. Fay gets it over to Gardner. Gardner sends it all the way across to Resney. Resney drives in and then picks that back out to Gardner on the right wing. Driving underneath, Fay looking to try to move in, is able to get that one to drop for 2.
Shader inbounds to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with it now. Kaminsky to Simons. Simons to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Shader down low. Shader gets that layup to fall.
17-13. Resney at the top of the key gets a screen by Gardner. Driving in towards the paint, hands it off to
Alegby.
Is able to get that one to drop for 2.
Simons with the ball for Wahoo. Shader down low, or Raby down low, gets that layup to fall.
Going in across the paint, and the pass coming across is hit out of bounds by Raby.
Glock and Brigham in for Kristen and Raby.
Gardner to inbound. Goes to Resney. Resney at the top. Gets it into Heath. Heath to Olgeski. Back to Resney, and a 3-point attempt. Gets fouled, and that foul is going to go against Shada. And it's a 3-point attempt, so that's a free throws that can be made at this point. 19-15. First attempt is up, and that one is short. Both teams in bonus territory. Second attempt is up, and that is good. (19-16), minute 14 left in the first period. Next free throw is up, and that one is good.
Block to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with it now. Brigham to Kaminsky. Simon's in the corner. Kaminsky up top. Brigham now.
Less than a minute.
Glock in the wing. To Kaminsky up top. Simons.
Shot clock is running low.
Glock with three. No good.
Rebound by Crete. Driving up and with a layup, not able to get it. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Turn over to the Warriors.
Kaminsky inbounds. Or will inbound to Simons.
Kodal coming in for Resny for Crete.
Simons with it now. Back to Kaminsky. Simons to Brigham. Brigham now. Simons looking for the three. Kaminsky. Kaminsky with that three. It's blocked.
Sent down to Gardner, who does a three-point shot at the buzzer, but is not able to make it. And that is the end of one. 19-17. We knew this was going to be a tough game as back and forth. Quite a battle, and we will take a quick break. Say thank you to the sponsors up in the upper left-hand corner as we bring you Wahoo coverage right here on BSDNlive.com. Saunders County Online YouTube, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM. Welcome back to Wahoo Gym as we continue to bring you coverage of the Warriors right here on BSDNlive.com, Saunders County Online YouTube, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM. Again, thank you to the sponsors in the upper left-hand corner as we continue to bring you that coverage. And they do it to be able to help enhance the student experience. They pay for supplies, activities, and things like the scoreboards, the new scoreboards going into the new gym. Crete starts the second period off with control of the game, and at the near corner, Spence gets it in underneath, goes to Gardner at the top of the key. Gardner driving into the paint, puts it up, not able to get it in.
Rebound by Brigham. Brigham to Hesser in the wing. Simons now. Simons to Kaminsky, Simons to Hesser. Simons with the three. No good.
That rebound is by Kodal. Kodal gets it over to Gardner. Gardner with a three-point on the far side, and that one rims out.
Rebound by Brigham. Brigham now. To Hesser. Brigham down low to Kaminsky.
Good stuff, and travel. Gardner called for the travel. Turns back over to the Warriors. 7 minutes left of the half, 19-17. Minute into the fourth quarter, or second quarter, and nobody's scored so far. which is different. The first quarter, the first minute, there was like 3 fouls and a bunch of free throws. So
Kaminsky to Brigham. Brigham had to open 3, but chose to give it off to Simons. Brigham now to Simons in the corner. Shaded down low. Brigham up top. Brigham with the 3.
wide open 3. Just
No
not
good.
able to get that drop. Rebound by Kodal. Kodal taking it across the timeline. Top of the key. Drives in. Picks it up. Gets it out to Spence. Spence, the right wing, gets it across to Gardner. Gardner taking it across the top of the key. Heading into the paint behind the back pass. Over to Kodal. Kodal taking it to the top of the key. Goes to the near side. Spence. Gardner looking to drive in. Goes up and is the block. They're calling that as a foul. So a foul gets called against Brigham, his second personal foul, first team foul, and that is for going for 2 free throws. First attempt for Gardner is up, and that one is good. 1-point game. Next free throw can tie it up.
Shaded Brigham out. Kristen and Glock in.
Second attempt is up, and that is good. Tied at 19.
Glock inbounds to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the ball. Simons in the corner. Kristen on the wing. Simons will go to the line for 2. Or no,
Yep, that was a non-shooting foul, so it's a first team foul, first personal foul against Fay.
Simons inbounds to Kaminsky while moving the ball around. Simons to Kristen. Kristen to Hesser. Good ball movement by the Warriors. Block. No good.
Jumper not able to get it. Spence rebound, gets it over to
Ledby.
Crete with the lead, 21-19.
Simons to Hesser. Kaminsky now. To Kristen down low. Kristen gets that one to drop.
Ties it back up. Gardner gets it inbound to Resny. Resny comes across with a jumper, and that one's off the mark. Rebound by the Warriors.
Hesser with the rebound. Hesser brings the ball up for the court, or up the court for the Warriors. Simons with the 3. That one is no good. But Warriors retain it. Kristen with the 3 now. No good.
And that bounces off of the shot clock, so considered out of bounds. Turnover to Crete.
Raby in for Kaminsky.
Gardner back to inbound to Resny. Gets across the midcourt line. Gardner. Fay. Fay tries to get it over to Resny, and the near corner goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Warriors.
Kristen with the ball now. Inbounded by Raby. Block on the wing. Hesser in the corner.
Looking for help. Gets it
Hesser
out.
finds Kristen. Raby now. Raby trapped. Finds Hesser. Simon's down low. Cannot get that flip. Gets the rebound, but is stolen.
They're not calling any fouls here.
Nope.
They're letting them play on.
Shada in for Hesser. Warriors retain it. Simons to inbound. Simons inbounds to Shada.
Simon looked at the three.
Shada with the three. That one's good.
Able to drain that one. Breaks the tie. 24-21. Resney working across the midcourt line to the left wing. Drives into the paint and is able to put that one up for two.
Block and bounce to Simons. Raby now gives it to Glock. Glock gets fouled as he goes up. So Glock will go to the line for two.
That's the second personal foul for Gardner. Second team foul for the period.
Glock's first attempt is good.
2-point lead for the Warriors. Trying to make it three. 3:20 left of the half.
Glock's second free throw is also good.
3-point lead. Been a tight game. Will probably be a tight game all the way across.
Rebound
As
by
they
the
get across
Cardinals.
the timeline.
Or timeout by the Cardinals. excuse
Cardinals
me.
call the timeout. Looking to set up their next play, so we'll take a quick break as well. But thank you for being a part of our broadcast right here on bsdnlive.com, Saunders County Online YouTube, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM. We're back at Wahoo Warrior Gym as it is a battle of titans, so to speak, right here. Crete versus the Warriors. Both have a very similar schedule and both with 14 wins so far this season. Who's going to come out on top? Well, we have still another half plus 3:15 left. Top of the key. Total sends it over. Oresny sends it underneath to Gardner. Gardner to the near side. 3-point shot just off.
Rebounded by Simons. Simons to Kaminsky. Raby now gives it to Simons. Simons to Brigham. Warriors passing the ball around. Kaminsky now. Brigham, Raby. Simons with the three. No good.
Rebound by Gardner. Gardner getting it forward and sends it over to Resney. Resney on the right wing with a 3-point. And that one is short.
Hesser in for Raby. Brigham inbounds to Simons. Simons taps it back to Brigham. Brigham brings it up the court. Warriors passing the ball. Brigham now gives it to Shada. Shada to Hesser. Hesser to Brigham. Hesser with a three. No good.
Rebound by Gardner. Gardner at the top of the key. Looks at the three, sends it to the near corner, back underneath to Gardner in the paint, and sends it out of bounds, but goes off of, I believe, Simons out of bounds, so stays with the Cardinals. Minute 50 left of the half, 26-23, Warriors with the lead. Resney looking to inbound, gets it out to the top for Gardner. Gardner now at the left wing, tries to get it underneath, and the put-up is not able to get it to go.
Rebound by Shada. Warriors bring it up the court now. Brigham gets that one. The fall over the 6'9" giant.
Resney on the far side goes across the top of the key. Gets over to Spence. Spence back over to Fay. Fay on the right wing or left wing with a 3-point shot. Able to get that to drain.
Hesser inbounds to Simons. Simons with the ball. Kaminsky now. Kaminsky to Hesser. Hesser to Simons. Simons to Brigham. Simons retains it. Simons drives in. Thrown out of bounds by Brigham.
Brigham with a follow-up, just not able to find. Who was he sending that to? I was seeing who went out of the shot there. Gardner inbounds. That is to Fay, back to Gardner. Gardner goes across to the far side, the right wing, back to the top of the key. Picks it up with Spence on the near side. Spence dribbling across the top of the key. Back to Gardner. Fay looking for help to Spence. Spence drives into the paint and with a short jumper, able to get that one to draw.
Brigham
Ties it up, 28.
Brigham to Simons.
17 seconds left. Shot clock has been turned off. Warriors looking to take the last shot of the first half. Tied game.
Simons finds Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the three. No
And
good.
it's off. So, first half ended in a tie, 28-28. What a game we have before you. Again, now looking at all the stats that we were able to see, we knew this was going to be a tight game. It's always been a barn burner when these two get together. We have 16 minutes of basketball coming up after we have halftime break right here. We'll be back with more basketball on bsdnlive.com, Saunders County Online YouTube, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, and 99.3 FM.
Choreographed by Captain Hannah Elliott, dancing is coached by Yogi Saratella. Seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, boys, number 39, number 29, number 6, number 15, and your final number is number 68.
Welcome back to Warrior Gym as we have the Wahoo Warriors taking on the Crete Cardinals. And, well, the first half, you look at the score, that says it all right there. It's a battle back and forth. And we, one thing that I have noticed is that it seems like more penalties have been called on our left side of the gym than on the right side. So I'm kind of curious about that. But I guess as long as they equally can play on, consistency is key, right? So, well, the Cardinals get to start off with possession. So inbounding is Gardner. Gardner gets it into Codal. Back to Gardner. Gardner on the top of the key, driving into the paint. And a couple of hops there, but he gets a foul. And that's the second personal foul against Shada. And that's sending him to the free throw line. So it's kind of reminiscent of the first period right there. First attempt that's the first one he's missed. Second attempt is up and misses again. Rebound by Hesser, who gets fouled. All right. So there we go. I was curious about that. They put the score table put the foul on the Warriors, but it was actually
Shada with that pull up. No good. Rebound by Brigham. Kaminsky out now. Hesser on the wing. Kaminsky. Simons down low. Simons gets that tough let fall, breaking the tie.
(30-28). 7:10 left of the third period. Rebound by
Hesser gives it up to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Simons. Simons to Hesser. Simons down low. Simons gets that layup to fall.
4 unanswered points by the Warriors. Top of the key for Resney. Drives to the left wing. Gets it to Spence. Spence on the right wing. Bounce pass underneath to Gardner, who is able to get it up and dunk it for 2.
Brigham inbounds to Kaminsky. Hesser on the wing. Gives it back to Kaminsky. Brigham now. Simons. Hesser with the 3. No good. But Simons gets that one.
Right.
And
it was
lays
almost
back
like
down.
a pass to Simons instead of a shot. That was
Yeah.
Gardner brings it over to Codal. Codal tries to get underneath. Gets it to Faye. Faye gets it back over to Codal. Codal on the paint. Then the Spence of the three-point shot is off.
Rebound by Brigham. Brigham rushes it down to Shada. Shada no good.
Rebound by Gardner. Bounces it forward.
Simons with the chase down block there. Hyping up the Wahoo crowd.
Resney going in for that layup, and Simons able just to get that hand up there and send it out of bounds. Overall, a low foul game. 5:45 left in the third period. Simons getting in the way of the inbound, but not able to control it. Goes out of bounds. Resney looking at inbound, gets it in underneath. Passes over to Resney with a two-point jumper, able to get that one to drop.
Simons inbounds to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with it now. Hesser on the wing, gives it down low to Glock. Glock gives it to Simons, but stolen.
Away by Gardner and gets it over to Codal. Codal sends it forward to
Olegby.
Olegby, and not able to hold on to it, goes out of bounds.
Glock inbounds to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the ball now for the Warriors. Hesser on the wing. Kaminsky now. Down low to Simons.
Simons and Spence gets tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Warriors.
Kaminsky inbounds. Kaminsky inbounds to Simons. Simons gives it to Kristen.
14 seconds left of the shot clock.
Kristen back to Simons. Kaminsky.
5 seconds
Simons
left.
drives in. No good. But Simons gets his rebound. Gets lit. No good on the layup.
Spence with the rebound. Gardner tries to get across the timeline.
Hesser with that steal.
Foul called against Spence. So second team foul, second personal foul.
Kristen inbounds to Raby. Wahoo passing the ball around. Hesser, Kristen, Raby. Raby, Simons. Simons, Glock. Glock is fouled on his attempt, so he will go to the line for 2.
That's 3 team fouls, the third personal foul for Spence. 4:17 left of the third period, 34-32.
Glock's first attempt is good.
Coming out of half, it was tied at 28.
Glock's second attempt is also good.
Gets it back to Gardner. Gardner getting across the timeline. And then an offensive foul.
Illegal
goes
screen
against
by the
Resnick-
Cardinals.
By Resnick.
Hesser out, Shada in. Raby in. Raby inbounds to Kristen. Raby to Kristen. Warriors passing the ball around. Kristen with the 3. No good.
A rebound is done by Faye. Gets it down to the timeline and to the near side. Codal driving in, goes to the layup, blocked. Rebound.
Blocked again by
Gallows.
Simons. Simons up ahead to Glock. Glock with the Euro step. No good.
Going in.
Kristen with that rejection. Kaminsky, Shade, Hesser, and Brigham in for
Resnick.
Kristen.
Resnick's
Block.
going in, just
And
not able to
Raby.
get it to go up. Looking for the inbound, sends it all the way out to Codal. Codal driving, pulls back. To the near side, Gardner. Gardner heading to the paint, but comes back. Back to Codal. Codal goes all the way across to Faye. Faye drains the 3.
Hesser inbounds to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the ball now.
36-35, 1
Hesser.
point lead.
So Kaminsky, back to Kaminsky. Back to Hesser. Hesser with the 3. Rims in and out. But Simon stuffs that one back in.
Gardner at the top of the key, drives into the paint. stops, looking for help. Gets fouled. That's the second team foul for the Warriors. And first personal foul for Simons. Fay looking to inbound. Battle back and forth, their argument. Gets inbound to Gardner. Gardner gets it back over to Fay. Fay back to a three-point shot, and that one bounces out. Oleski looking to turn in, drives that in.
Rebound by Shada. Kaminsky now. Hesser. Back to Kaminsky. Shada on the wing, or Brigham on the wing, excuse me. Simons gives it out to Kaminsky. Brigham.
It's a 15 foul, puts the Warriors in a bonus category. So that sends Brigham to the free throw line. It's the second personal foul for Fay. First up is not good.
Brigham's second free throw is no good.
Hands it off to Resney, who gets it across the timeline. Calls the play. Gardner on the right wing. Oleski drives in. And
Stolen by Kaminsky. Brigham now with it. Gives it to Shada. Hesser with the three. Knocks that one down.
Resney driving back and with a three-point, and that one is good.
Simons inbounds to Brigham.
Hesser back out to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Brigham. Simons gets it over Kaminsky on the left wing. Kaminsky bounces past to Hesser, gets it underneath.
To Shada. Brigham in the corner. Hesser with the three. Booyah!
Drains that three, 37 seconds left in the third period. 44-38. Gardner has it on the right wing.
I
On
think
the
they're
play.
gonna hold it. Oh, no.
Nope,
They're
they're waiting for it to make the last shot of the period.
Yep.
Gardner gets it to the near corner for Fay. Fay tries to get underneath, and the pass is good to Codal, who's able to put it up for two.
Shada. Shada with the pull up. That goes in to Shada!
So three and a foul, so at the buzzer with 0.6 seconds left, he gets three and the and one for a potential 4 point. .47-40, half second left of the third period.
Shada's extra point
Is up and
is no
that
good.
is out, and that is the third period. So 8 minutes to go. Again, it's a battle right here between the Warriors and the Cardinals. 1 period left, 47-40. It's not only emotional on the court, but in the stands it is emotional as well. It's great to see a passion from the family and friends of everybody here, and they're playing really well. So we're going to take a quick break. Make sure you say thank you to all the sponsors in the upper left-hand corner. And tell your friends and family if they want to be able to watch any of these games, they can go back and watch anytime they want at bsdnlive.com. We're at the Warrior Gymnasium going into the 4th period. Warriors with possession and the lead, 47-40 over the Crete Cardinals. Tight game, but Warriors have been able to open it up a little bit, 47-40. A lot of controversy as we take a look at things that could be called, haven't been called, things that have been called that, well, consistency always has to be key. If you're not going to call for one side, don't call it for the other. But a lot of, let's just play on. Crete with the ball. Gardner goes to the top of the key. Gets blocked, sends it to the near corner. Back out to Fay, who takes a three-point shot. Rebound by Gardner. Gardner on the left wing. Tries to bounce pass in. Turnover to the Warriors.
Hesser now with the ball. Hands it off to Kristen. Warriors handing the ball, passing the ball around. Brigham.
Ten seconds left of the shot clock.
Brigham. That layup goes down!
Good pass, opened that one up. Gardner inbounds. Gets it over to Resney. Resney taking a step back to take the three, rims out. Trying to get the rebound. Fay goes in, knocks it out of bounds. Turned over to the Warriors.
In for Kristen.
Brigham. 6:50 left of the game.
Brigham inbounds to Kaminsky.
Simon on the near side, back over to Brigham. Shada back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Brigham, goes across the free throw line. Back out to Simons. Simons on the right wing. Pulls back and sends it over to Hesser.
Shot clock. Hesser. No good. Rebound by Hesser. And one! That one goes down! And Hesser has another opportunity.
So at the shot clock buzzer, Simons was able to bounce it off the rim. Hesser was able to go in, get the rebound, go up, get two, and fouled.
Hesser's first attempt, or only attempt, is no good.
Rebound handed off to Spence. Spence actually hands it off to Gardner. Gardner battling against Simon.
Simons with the foul. So
Gardner with two attempts here. First one is up and good. It's his seventh free throw. He missed the last two, but he's able to continue on here. So one more attempt. 51-41, 10-point lead for the Warriors.
Garner's second free throw was good. Glock inbounds to Kaminsky for the Warriors. Kaminsky with the ball now. Hesser fouled and one, but the basket is no good.
The basket's no good. It was a foul before he would put it up, so first personal foul, the second team foul, but first personal foul for Heath. Kodal is coming in for Siski.
Kaminsky to Simons. Simons is fouled. So Simons
goes
will
up
go.
and gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Simons at the line for 2. Simons' first free throw is no good.
Spence comes out.
Simon's second free throw is also no good.
Gillespie's in. Comes in near corner. Back up to Gardner. Gardner sends it across to Kodal. Kodal gets it over to Heath. Heath drives in. Puts a jumper up, no good. Rebound, back out to Gardner. Gardner gets it in underneath Gillespie.
Fouled by Hesser.
Gillespie gets fouled as he goes up, so that means he gets to go to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw for the first trip to the line for Olegby. His free throw, no good. Raby in for Kaminsky for the Warriors.
Next attempt is up. And
No
that one's
good.
short. Rebound by Gardner. Gardner gets it out to Kodal. Kodal gets it in underneath, and Olegby was able to drop in 2.
Simons with the ball now. Hesser. Simons moves the ball. Glock now. Glock drives in. No good.
Get it back to Gardner. Gardner looking to drive in. Puts it up. Gets fouled. Shot was no good. Third personal foul for Simons. Simons is pleading his case there, but getting a conversation from the ref. Gardner's 8th attempt. Out.
Shada, Kaminsky, and Brigham in for the Warriors.
And misses both of those.
Simons with the rebound. Gives it to Brigham. Brigham brings up the ball. Brigham to Simons. Hesser! That layup goes down!
Gardner gets across the midpoint line. Sends it to the far side to Kodal. Kodal. And then there's a call against Shada. So that's the 4th team foul. 3rd personal foul for Shada. 4:04 left of the game. Gets it out to Gardner. Gardner driving in, looking with a Hook shot able to get it to drop. And the timeout. So 46-53 Warriors with the lead. It's a short timeout. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them every game in the upper left-hand corner. And if you missed any of the Wahoo Warriors, actually, if you missed any of the Blair Bears, Wahoo Warriors, DCU West Falcons, Omaha Concordia Mustangs, or Midland University Warriors, you can go to bsdnlive.com and watch all of that. Just click on the link to the school you want to watch, and you can be able to enjoy it anytime you want, as often as you want. Thank you to sponsors for making that possible. No, a very exciting game that we have before us. We knew it was going to be a tough game, a tight game. Two really good teams. And a very strong fan base for both of them, traveling well too.
Simons has the ball for the Warriors. I was gonna say great screen by Brigham, but I guess that was an illegal screen.
It was an illegal screen turnover to from the Warriors to the Cardinals. That inbound goes to Resney. Resney gets across the timeline, gets it over to Gardner on the right wing. Fay, back to Resney. Gardner, back to Resney underneath.
Blocked by Brigham. Rebound by Shada. Kaminsky with it now. Simons. Stolen.
Gardner thinking he had all the time in the world.
Great hustle by Brigham.
Yeah. Able to knock it out of bounds before the shot was taken. It was like all of a sudden time slowed down. It was weird. 3-point sunk. 49-53.
Kaminsky brings the ball down for the Warriors. Simons now. Hesser backs down. Shada. Warriors moving the ball around. Simons on the and one. That one goes down.
Do they count that?
Simons will go to the line for another one.
I don't think they counted that.
Oh, so Simons to the line for two, I guess. Well,
yeah.
One, technically, since he made his first one.
So 56-49. Oh, they did count that. So
it was right. Nice.
yeah, the and one counted. Resney gets it over to Kodal. Kodal drives in, gets fouled. So Kodal at the free throw line. And bounces around, drops in.
Timeout.
Warriors call a timeout. 2:35 left. 56-50. We're in the middle of two free throws. Warriors have 5 fouls. Cardinals have 4. So there's also a bunch of foul trouble going on there too. So it's got to be really strategic on everything they do with the remainder of this game, because it could be won at the free throw line. Warriors at one time had an 11-point lead. Cut down to 6. Total got still at the free throw line for his second shot. trying to cut it down to a 5-point lead for the Warriors. Second attempt is up and rims out. Rebound by Gardner. Gardner sends it back out. 3-point attempt, rims out, and goes out of bounds. They claim that goes out against Ogilvy. Turnover to the Warriors.
Hasser inbounds to Brigham. Brigham now to Hasser.
.15 seconds on the shot clock. Turnover to the Cardinals. Ogilvy drives in, hands off to Fay. Fay gets it to Codal. Codal drives in, back out to Fay. Fay at the top. It's underneath to Ogilvy. Out of bounds off of Cardinals. Turnover to the Warriors.
Hasser inbounds to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with it. Brigham now. Hands it off to Kaminsky. Timeout by the Warriors.
By the Warriors. Minute 22 left of the game, 56-50. Warriors with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. They're taking a full timeout. We're going to take a little break as well. Catch our breath. But again, say thank you. Look at the sponsors in the upper left-hand corner. They make everything possible so you don't have to pay a dime to watch all the sports you want. Welcome back to the Warrior Gym as the Cardinals come to visit and play really hard. Coming down to the last minute, obviously, 56-50, the Warriors with a lead. Warriors with the inbound, 16 seconds left on the shot clock, minute 22 left on the game.
Simons inbounds to Brigham. Warriors passing the ball around. Brigham. Shot clock winding down. Brigham, no good. Or Simon's no good, I should say.
Back out to Codal. Codal drives across the line into the paint. Stops looking for help. Gets it down to Ogilvy. Back underneath to Gardner, is able to do a turnaround jumper. Puts it up for two. And now Crete calls the timeout. 51.7 seconds left. 56-52, a 4-point game. Right now, the Cardinals are in the bonus. It's going to be really a lot of strategy to be able to make sure how this is all played out. It could certainly end up being one at the free throw line. Again, we want to say thank you to the sponsors that help provide this. You can find all of the Warriors on bsdnlive.com, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, Saunders County Online YouTube, and 99.3 WahooRadio.com. Warriors looking to hold on, and with two teams, 14 wins, both of them have 14 wins this season.
It's looking like Wahoo is pushing this to 15.
Wahoo wants to get that 15, but actually both teams want to get that 15. It's going to erupt no matter what direction it goes. Warriors looking to
Brigham inbounds to Simons. Simons goes to the line for two.
Now both teams are in the bonus. So Brigham going to the free throw line. This is going to be the strategy, I'm sure, fouling to see who can who misses first.
Brigham's first free throw is good. So is. I was going to say so is the second attempt, but nope.
That rebound was by Kodal, gets it over.
Blocked by Simons.
And then Resney goes up and fouls Simons. Sends him to the free throw line. That's Resney's third personal foul. 57-52, 37 seconds left.
Simons' first free throw. Good.
Bounces all around, but does drop in. 58-52.
Simons' second free throw. Good.
Gets inbound to Fay. Fay back to Gardner. Gardner to the left wing. Picks it up looking for help. Gets it over the top to Ogby and then puts that up. Bounces out.
Rebound by Shada.
Gardner with a foul there, fourth personal foul.
It looked like Simons pulled a muscle in his groin.
Yeah.
Simons' first free throw. Good.
60-52, 20.5 seconds left. Simon with another attempt.
Simons' second free throw is good as well.
Simon staying in the game. Comes over the near side. Fay at the top of the key. Looking to go in. Blocked. Goes out of bounds off of the Cardinals. Turnover to the Warriors.
8.5 seconds to go in fourth. Simons holds on to this one.
They're just going to dribble it out. That is the game. (61-52) Warriors win at home against Crete, as we knew this was going to be just a huge battle between the two teams. And it was really, at the end, all they could do is try to foul, try to see if they can find a way to trip up the Warriors and get it back. But no, the Warriors were able to sink those free throws, send it further away. So really, that was nothing else they could do with the last few seconds of the game. Well, Noah, we will be back. When's the next time we're going to be back here?
I actually don't know.
Let's take a look as we will bring you more Wahoo Warrior action, and I believe it's actually not until next week.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like the next one that I'm aware of is against Plattsmouth on the 13th
February.
of February. So that's next Thursday, a week away. 1 week from today, they'll be on the road. Again, thank you everybody for being a part of our broadcast. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to the school and of course the students. Noah, thank you very much for coming and being a part of this. And we look forward to bringing you more Warrior action. If you missed the game or part of the game or want to continue just watching it over and over, you can always find it. bsdnlive.com. Click on the Wahoo Warriors link. Well, I'm Kelly Johnson, and that's going to wrap up